And we're live. And we should be public this time.
Yes, it's come on. Thank you
It's
very
come
much.
through.
We are live.
Way.
Fastpasses.
Right, you need to tweet that out, Sean, now.
Yes. Hey, Ian.
There's nobody there.
Let me just. Yes, there
There
is.
is. Oh, sorry, there is. I tell a lie.
Our boy Jason,
It was-
Steph, Jim, and Jimmy, and Paul and Cheryl.
It was my fault. I
Paul
tried
and
to
Cheryl.
help him while he was eating pizza and I did it wrong.
And Stacey made it. Did you put some clothes on though, Stacey? And Chris is here. And Nathan, hello again. The previous stream was unlisted and not working, so that's why I didn't show up. But we're getting people now. Oh, Sharon and Jane are here. Who's Jane? Who's Jane?
Oh, Sharon and
Turn
Jane.
the sound off.
It's Sharon's Jane's.
It is echoing.
Sorry.
So Davina is there with you, Jason, and we've got.
It's just.
So Davina is there with you, Jason, and we've got.
It's just
Disney
Jimmy's
World
in bed
Adventures
and
as
Jim's
well.
asleep with a bad head.
Oh, is that like jet lag, bad head? Or has he been out drinking again, Steph?
Stacey says she's not ready yet, just sat in towels.
Well, okay. Right, let's
Hi, Paul.
let's get started. The rest of Starbucks can hear you too.
Hi,
We're broadcasting
Chris.
in Starbucks. Does that mean I get free hot chocolate? Because I like hot chocolate, I don't like coffee. Right, so today...
Can somebody tell Laura it's live? She's screaming at us. Where is it? Where is it?
Hang on, let's tell... Laura will find her way here. There she is. That was hard work, I know, Laura. Sorry, it was Caroline's fault for
It was.
putting it as unlisted. You give her one job to do. Right, we are talking about Fastpasses and rides today.
Sean, 86.5. I don't know whether it's Sharon, Jason, or Jane just taking the mic, but they're saying, Sean, you've been groomed, you're looking hot. Or is
I
it
am a
t-shirt?
0.5er, and when that means a 0.5er, that's the 0.5 of a stone I've just put on from the pizza and kebab meat that I've just eaten. Very quickly. So we're going to talk about rides.
You've got to finish off your food bit from that you missed yesterday for Laura.
And a bit of food as well. Hi, it's Jason. I wasn't taking the mic.
Oh, it's because of the t-shirt.
It's
then.
the t-shirt. Keeps going into my folds, Jason. I'm a 0.5er.
Oh, Paul says technically it's a 0.7 of a stone as it's 14 pounds to a stone.
Yeah. No, that's still half. 0.5. Half. I
I
know
was
what you mean.
asking what the heck that Shrek is.
I'm an ogre. Right, so let's talk about rides. So
Doc says you suit your ears.
I can read it.
Okay, sorry.
It's right in front of us. Let's go by park, shall we?
Yeah,
So
whatever.
let's start with SeaWorld. What rides in SeaWorld?
Hold on, you haven't done your announcement for Laura.
Gareth and Laura are going on holiday. There we go. Is that the announcement?
Yeah.
Gareth and Laura, they're going to Florida, if you didn't know. When are you going, Laura? Are you going 29th? You're going for 2 weeks, and you're welcome. Yes, I can read. I've got my glasses on. I've just been. It was a mad rush before this stream because I had to go and get my eyes tested. Then I had to go and get some wood, but I didn't manage to get any wood. So Dave's going to get some wood when we're in Florida.
Can you say what a woodchuck what? Can you do that one?
Can you? Because you didn't just say.
No, can I do it?
Can a woodchuck wood what a woodchuck could? I don't. Is that what you say? I don't know. Sean's got wood. I haven't got wood. It didn't come. Wood, yeah. For the shed, Chris, we need to put a floor in the shed, so I went to B&Q to try and get a piece cut, and the sawmill part was closed, so I wasn't buying this gigantic piece of wood
Hi, Chris
to cut myself.
Buchan.
It was, Nathan, it was. Right, anyway, SeaWorld. So, what rides are you looking forward to in SeaWorld, Caroline, while I eat these donuts?
I don't really ride rides in SeaWorld. It's you who does. I just do.
Are there any that you're looking forward to, though?
No, because I don't ride rides in SeaWorld.
What about
No,
the
I'm going to
penguin
do
ride?
There's a funny story because I've never done the penguin encounter because every time I go it's closed. So keep your fingers crossed for us. It's open this time.
So
Hi Ben, Shelley and Zach have Zach's up, but I surmise he's in bed.
Yes, it's happening. Yeah, we're here. And we're going to post Zach's Christmas present tomorrow, I think, aren't we?
I've already spoke to Shelley, just don't worry about it. I've sorted it.
SeaWorld for me, I'm looking forward to them all. So, yes, the penguin ride. Caroline's going to be freezing cold on that, though, because it's a cold ride. That's what we haven't done it. It wasn't there.
I'm taking a jumper.
The last time we went to SeaWorld. But the ride I'm most looking forward to trying for the first time is Mako, because I think that's going to be fantastic. And I love Kraken and Manta anyway. So, but Mako, I'm really looking forward to trying. Your dress, Stacey. Well done. The text is too far away. Gosh, is it Disney tickets? So that's SeaWorld. We're gonna finish with Disney. So Universal is next. What rides at Universal are you looking forward to doing?
At Universal.
So start with Universal Studios. Can you remember what rides are there?
No, I have severe brain fog. You'll have to jog my memory. See, Stacey, this is what I mean.
Are you still nervous about the restraint? Yes. But I'm also nervous about drop rides. However, I'm going to try and face my fear. And at Universal, at Islands of Adventure, I'm going to try and ride.
Hi, Damien in India.
Hello, Damien in India. We are watching your vlog.
Chloe and Mandy
about Hector after this live stream. So if we end it quickly, it's because we're just eager to get to Hector.
Chloe and Mandy.
Hi, Chloe and Mandy. Yes. Universal Studios, Caroline. Yeah. So what, E.T., I'm guessing?
I always want to do E.T.
Because of its nostalgia?
Yeah, there's many.
You remember that discussion from last time?
Yes, I've had the discussion about it. You all know why. Because of my mum. I love E.T. I'll always do E.T.
Yeah. Oh, Damien in India, you missed Mondays. I was wearing your top then. But today, it's Jason. What else at Universal Studios? Transformers? That knocked you up a little bit.
I was very sick after Transformers last time. I will do most things as long as it's not up in the air, upside down, or going round and round in circles.
What about Shrek? Fancy doing Shrek?
Which one's Shrek?
Like a screen. They're all screens, but...
And they're just 3D screens?
Yeah.
A bit like Ratatouille?
No. Nothing like Ratatouille. Ratatouille's awesome. Shrek's alright.
I'm sure it'll be alright. As long as it's not circling around, they'll be fine. Yeah, Jason.
It has enough of I am not an ogre.
Yes, Jason, I love E.T. too.
Yeah, a bit like Phil Magic.
And Stacey, yeah, me too.
Despicable Me?
Shrek.
Despicable Me?
Steph says Shrek's a big jerky on a galloping.
Despicable Me, Caroline.
Oh, right, no, it's Nathan says a bit like Phil Magic.
No, I'm not saying Despicable 3. Despicable Me, the ride.
I know, I was reading.
Keep reading Steph's. Despicable Me, the ride. What about that one?
I can't even remember what it's about. Have I been on it?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I have. I did like that one, didn't I? I got a picture of you on your own. Yes, I'll do that again.
Yeah.
I can't really hold the thing and shoot properly.
No,
but...
that's Men in Black.
No, it's Despicable. It was the Minions ride.
No, Minions, you don't shoot anything.
No, it was the Toy Story one I'm thinking of. See?
You're away with the fairies there. Toy Story's in Disney. Well, I haven't got to Disney yet.
Oh, man, I'm away with everything at the minute.
Yes, rough ride. Despicable Me. We're going to ride them all, to be fair. So, Jimmy Fallon, we loved that last time. You looking forward to that one as well?
Jimmy Fallon was all right, yeah.
Jimmy Fallon. I'll ride the Mummy because it's a really, really good roller coaster, even though it's old.
Laura's having a laugh at my expense. Laura, you know what my brain's like by now.
Men in Black.
Yes, we'll be doing the Fast and Furious, though. I have a feeling we'll probably be let down, Nathan.
Not bothered about the Fast and the Furious, but we'll do it because we haven't done it before.
Chris Buchan says Kira says he looks like Gru. I kind of get that, Chris, to be honest.
No, my face isn't thin enough and pointy enough.
No, Chris himself looks like
Chris
Gru.
looks like Gru.
Yeah, he does. He does. I'm going to have to tweet a picture of you out, Chris, so everybody can agree to disagree.
Yes, tweet a picture of yourself, Chris. Simpsons?
I didn't like The Simpsons.
No.
But you know why that is. Because I like Back to the Future.
And then
I'm old school.
we've got, and then I think that's them all, apart from Gringotts. So we're going to spend a lot more time on Diagon Alley and go and ride Gringotts, because I thought Forbidden Journey was better than Gringotts.
Yeah, you've got to ride Rip Ride Rocket.
Rip Ride Rocket.
He's going to do it this year.
Am I?
Yes, you are. You said you were. You said you were, so don't go back on it. You said to me you were even thinking about doing Starflyer, and then you also said you were thinking about doing, what was the other one?
Oh dear.
What was the other one you told us you were going to do? The one that
Dr.
you posted? Doctor, yes, that one.
But that's Islands of Man Up, Shawnee. Are you going to do it as well then, Laura? You're going to come to Universal and do Rip Ride Rocket? Or just Everest or Flight of Passage or whatever?
Steph's saying little Jimmy is now Big Jimmy, he's big enough to ride the Mummy.
Was he big enough to ride Rip Ride Rocket? I don't think I saw pictures of that, but did he like the Mummy?
I didn't like The Simpsons at all.
So that's. Sorry.
Laura says
I'm eating my donut holes.
Laura says you've got a man up, Shawnee.
I know I've already answered that.
Maybe sorry, I'm behind. I'm just trying to read and catch up.
So Islands of Adventure. I'm going to ride Hull a dozen times if I can. We're staying in the hotel, so we'll have express passes, so I can ride that several times.
You see, some people who were in the stream this time weren't in the last one, so you'll have to explain what we've done, why we'll have a hotel room for the night at Universal, and who we're sharing it with.
We're sharing it with Jane and Tom.
To explain why we've done it.
We're not recapping.
You have to recap. There's people who weren't originally in the original stream.
So Hulk, Spider-Man, that's an awesome ride. King Kong, that's okay. We'll be riding that. Doctor Doom, I'm going to try. Face My Fear. I've also never ridden Jurassic Park, so we'll be doing that as well. And if it's warm enough, we'll do Dudley Do Right and Bilge Barge. That one.
Damien and India need to know what the plans are, because they haven't seen them or heard them, you see, so they need to know. Don't
worry, that stream from Monday is on the channel, ready for you to watch. So you
explain what's happening.
What do you mean?
Why the hotel room? Why we've got the hotel room? Why we're sharing it? We may not use the hotel room.
Well, you tell everybody.
But you explain why we got the deal.
You tell everyone.
I don't know the price of the deal or anything. I just know we've got it and we're sharing it with Tom and Jane.
The price doesn't matter.
It's basically Sean and Tom and Jane decided that it would be better to book a hotel room to get fast passes for Universal, and which this is where I forget what hotel is it again.
The cheapest one out of the three. Royal Pacific. No, Portofino. No, Royal Pacific. Royal Pacific.
But we thought it would be worthwhile that in case during the day any one of us feels tired or whatever, we'll have any issues or we want to freshen up, that we've got that there as well. And if we don't want to go back to Disney, is it the Disney or the Villa on that time? The Villa that night, then we can just stay there.
Portofino is the most expensive. One day we'll stay there. Portofino or Hard Rock.
Stacey says you need to recap because she forgets like me.
I can't spend all the time recapping. What else? Forbidden Journey. Love that ride in Hogsmeade. So definitely be doing that.
One moment I need to do something for Laura. Laura's on her own because Gareth's travelling back from Shrewsbury to home and he's going to take about 3 hours, so she's not doing a princess icon. There you go, Laura.
Okay. So that's Islands of Adventure.
Damien and India say you need to change your ears now. Oh no, you've just changed your ears. I'm behind. I'm not well, guys. I'm not well.
Magic Kingdom. So let's go through the fast passes that we've got. So Magic Kingdom, we're going there a couple of times during the trip. But the first time we go,
Hi, Rich and Lucy.
We've got, hello, Rich and Lucy. We've got the Speedway Fast Pass. Space Mountain, and Meeting Belle as a fast pass. Those are the first 3 Magic Kingdom fast passes we've got.
Are we doing that on our own with Jane and Tom?
On our own, those ones. All of them are on our own until we meet Gareth and Laura. So that is Meeting Belle. We've also got, the next time we go, we've got Buzz Lightyear Fast Pass, The Haunted Mansion, and Pirates of the Caribbean. Space Mounting is a completely different ride. You're right. It is.
Laura wants you now to do a recap of her trip announcement so people know she's going on holiday now, please.
Well, you've just done it for her. Stop derailing this live stream, will you?
I'm just doing it for Laura.
What's next? So the next time we're at Magic Kingdom, we are with Jane and Tom and Gareth and Laura. So all 6 of us will be riding with each other.
Hi,
Not
Paige
each
and
other.
Mr. Morrow. Who is it? Which?
Hi, Nate and Veronica.
I was going to say, I don't know
if it's
whether
both of you.
I don't know whether it's Nate or Veronica or both.
And so with the 6 of us are going to be riding Seven Dwarfs, Big Thunder, and Splash Mountain all together, one after the other. And probably several other rides on that day because we're doing all the parks as a 6. And the next time we go to Magic Kingdom will be the last time we go. And the Fastpasses we've got there are meeting Rapunzel and Tiana, Peter Pan's Flight, and meeting Ariel, because that one's especially for Princess Leia. It's us both, and Gracie. Harley.
Hi, guys.
Harley, say hello to Gracie. Say hello to Gracie. Go on, say hello to Gracie on the camera. Harley,
We need to get him over.
come here.
You took me.
No, man, don't eat my donut holes. Say hello to. He wants my donut holes, my Krispy Kreme donut holes. Harley. And I know how to get him to look at the camera. Say hello to Gracie. Right. You go back down there.
Laura didn't realise we were doing Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. She's forgotten.
We are. Yes, we are. Oh, and Harley. Say hello to Hector.
Then you've got
Nod your head. Do you like Hector? Harley, look.
And there's Buddy.
Nod your head. There you go.
And Buddy.
Oh, and Buddy.
And Buddy.
Gracie says hi. Right, you can't have one of them, Harley. We'll put them over there. Because now you want one and they're bad for you. They make you sick. It's like Pets Ahoy, yes. What are you doing? What? Okay.
Gracie says hi, Hector.
It is Pets Ahoy. So that's Magic Kingdom. And I'll grab. You just lick my fingers, Holly. Hollywood's. Are there any other rides in Magic Kingdom that you are looking forward to doing? People Mover, but we don't need Fast Pass that.
In Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I love in Magic Kingdom. I'm old school.
We're doing Peter Pan.
You gotta do Peter Pan. You gotta do
Small
Small
World,
World.
which we don't need a Fast Pass. So with Caroline's Daz Pass, we'll go down a totally different way in Small World, so it's a wasted Fast Pass. The same as when we get Epcot, Spaceship Earth is a wasted Fast Pass as well, so that we haven't got Spaceship Earth Fast Pass. But that's, yeah.
Yes, Nathan, you were just taking it right out of my mouth. Carousel of Progress, it's a must for me every time. And I'm sorry for those who don't like the People Mover, but I like doing the People Mover too.
Holly, your breath smells. How can I forget the Carousel of Progress? I've not ridden it, but I am looking forward to it this time.
And Laura says we need to talk about the food that she missed yesterday because she's at the ready for chit-chatting about restaurants and food.
We'll talk about food in a second. You still didn't do the carousel stuff?
You've still not done it?
Oh. Next time. Epcot. So
yes.
Our Epcot Fast Passes, and we've got several. We have got...
No, Nathan, Sean hasn't ridden it too because last time we were there, he went on something else and no, it wasn't last time, it was the time before. Myself and Dad and Mum went, my mum went on the Carousel of Progress and Sean went on some faster ride. I can't remember what it was. I'm surmising it. Something like upside down round.
Why does Small World make you cry, Steph?
It does. It is quite a tearful little thing.
Oh, we've got Brexit news. But we'll talk about breakfast in a bit.
Breakfast.
Brexit news just flashed up on my phone. Cabinet agrees the deal. Rubbish deal, whatever. Right, Epcot. Test track.
Oh, Paul and Cheryl, you've got to do Carousel of Progress when you're there next. Disney World Adventures, yeah, I definitely agree with you.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the Carousel of Progress, because I've seen videos of it, obviously, but I've never seen it in person.
Have you seen Steph's reply to why she?
Yeah, she really likes the end scene.
Yeah, it reminds her of heaven.
Yeah. It broke down. Did someone stand up? That's how it always breaks down when someone stands up. So Epcot test track. Meeting the Disney pals. So Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto.
Is that just us, or is that with Gareth, Laura, and Jane and Tom?
All of these are with Gareth and Laura as well.
Okay.
Mission Space, but just the green side, not the orange side. Nobody likes to be shook about and have a bad head and be violently sick all day. Did you see the news earlier on for the space restaurant that's actually going to open next year in the spring, which seems quite fast? I didn't even realise they'd started building it. But I don't know if it was a mistake, but in the text it said next to Mission to Mars. So are they changing Mission Space to Mission to Mars, or is it a new ride? I don't know if that was just a mistype and it should have actually been Mission Space. What?
I'm just laughing at the way.
What, because Holly's still licking my hand?
No, because she says, come on, you've got to get more of her trip announcement out.
Mission Space. We've also got Frozen Fastpass. We had it Fastpass last trip, and we didn't end up making it, and we never rode it. So you go backwards on that one.
What's that?
Frozen.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh God.
Backwards, Rob.
You go backwards on Slinky Dog as well.
You don't?
You do?
No, it doesn't, not really. The seas.
Bye, Jace.
Who's Jace?
I said bye, Jace.
Jace. Jason
bye,
off.
Sharon.
Bye,
Bye,
Jason.
Jane.
Bye, Davina.
Sharon, we'll see you on the 4th. But I'll speak to you before then.
We've got the seas with Nemo and Friends, another one that we've not done. And Figment, another one that I've not done. Have you done Figment?
I think I have, but I can't.
Or did you imagine it?
I probably imagined it. I don't remember. I remember bits and bobs.
So that's Epcot. You queued for 80 minutes for it. That would not be. We won't queue for anything that's more than 20 minutes.
But
20 minutes.
Yeah, but
20 to 30 minutes.
The reason one of the big reasons we can't queue is due to me as well, though.
No, it's not about that. It's just I won't queue for anything for that long. Have fun at football, Paul.
Enjoy football. Cheryl's still here.
Jim was not best pleased. No, I bet, because it's how long's the ride? 50 seconds or something as well. It's not a long ride. Hollywood Studios. Obviously, we're doing Slinky Dog, and I'm going to get Caroline on there if I can. And if I can get her on Slinky Dog, next time we go to Blackpool, I'll get her on Icon.
I'm frightened. I don't want to be sick on you.
You'll be all right. I'm going to ride some ass. Caroline and Laura aren't doing that one, just me and Gareth.
Yeah, Laura's right. Sean's done a lot of Gareth and Laura's fast passes, so she could get them early on, so that's all right. And Gareth and Sean will be doing more than me and Laura. Indeed.
Tower of Terror, fast passed. Star Tours, doing that one with Jane and Tom. We have Toy Story Mania. All of these are spread over different days because of the new fast pass structure. You can't really do them all on the same day. So I think we'll be in and out. Hi, Nikki. I think we'll be in and out of the parks, like a couple of hours in Hollywood Studios, a couple of hours in Epcot while we do some rides and have a little wander, rather than spending all day in a place.
Disney on Wheels, Stacey would like to know what you said you were riding.
Ass. Alien swirling saucers. We are also doing, what else we're doing in Hollywood Studios? Everything we can do with Ariel, if it's still open. Also the Frozen sing-along. They're not really rides, they're shows. And Rock and Roller Coaster. I'll ride that as many times as I can in the single rider. Anything else in Hollywood Studios?
I'm just following you, Gareth, Laura, Jane, and Tom.
Star Tours, and we'll go and see the launch bay and We'll get anti-Star Wars Wookiee mask or
Yeah,
something.
you and Gareth are doing Rock and Roller Coaster, aren't you?
Yeah. So that is Hollywood Studios, and then we are Disney Junior, maybe not. And then Animal Kingdom. So Animal Kingdom, we're doing every ride. No, well,
We're pretty
we're
much
doing every ride, and the reason why I hesitated there was Dinosaur is a ride that none of us like. But for some
No, Gareth
reason,
and Laura do.
they don't.
I thought they did.
No,
Or was it Jane and Tom do?
I don't know. On the day that we had Cali River Rapids booked as a fast pass.
Love you too, Steph. We'll see you when we come back.
We'll see you later.
Thank you.
The Cali River Rapids.
I knew Steph was going to say that whoa, Dinosaur was the best. I'll message you later.
Disney
Make sure
kept
you're all right.
cancelling that fast pass and then moving it. So they'd cancel it and move it, and then they booked us on Primeval World. So we had 4 fast passes that day. Then they cancelled Cali River Rapids and moved it again. So they rebooked us. So they give us a 5th fast pass on Dinosaur. So we've got 5 fast passes that day with 2 rides that we don't want to do. Primeval. What are you eating, Holly? Primeval World and Dinosaur. But we'll ride them. Whatever. Flight of Passage. We've got 3 fast passes. Hey, Hannah. We've got 3 fast passes for Flight of Passage, spread over a couple of days. 1 for Navi.
You didn't sit up. You're looking very slouched.
Well, the seat's too long. No to Primeval World, yes, because it's evil. As is Dinosaur. I don't get the point of Dinosaur. It's just dark. You get jerked off, and then you see a dinosaur on your face, and it's just like it's a bit pointless. Cali River Rapids.
Hi,
really
Magical
love
Trips with Nick and Kay.
Hello. We. It's true, India. Dinosaur jerks you off. Just you go. It's like. I'm gonna break this. I think.
Damien in India, I've never said they've done Primeval World. I can't believe that.
You've never done Primeval World? I don't get it. Primeval World at Disney is a really, really rough and tight and not very fun carnival roller coaster. But I've ridden the same roller coaster twice in this country. Exactly the same coaster, just without the theming. It's the same layout and ride and cars and everything. And it was thoroughly enjoyable. But Primeval World is not.
Hannah says she's looking forward to seeing all.
We are looking forward to seeing you too.
And Damien's India. I'm surmising it's India, but then again, I don't know with these two with the comments. It could be either one. Those tiny T-Rex arms just jerking.
Yep. Nobody screenshot that.
It does, Nikki. It breaks everything.
Yeah. So Everest, I'll be riding that several times, and I'm still trying, and everyone help me. Say it all in the comments. Caroline go on Everest. Because she can ride Big Thunder and 7 Dwarves, and
I can ride them.
Everest
but
is
I'm
easier
on
and
them.
smoother and nicer. And the little bit of height is only a tiny bit.
Yeah, but explain it. I ride these things, but I'm ill when I come off. I feel sick. I'm dizzy.
But I think you'll be much better on Everest.
Tell them, be honest, I don't hardly open my eyes when I'm on them. I don't even look.
But they're a lot rougher and worse than Everest. Everest is a smooth coaster that's mostly indoors, and the bit of height that you're worried about, you don't really see.
But the other thing about the other ones is that you don't see very much of outside, whereas in Everest you've got a big, huge thing of outside, and I'm scared of heights. Nathan wants to gift you with your little arms.
You've not been drinking. We've been watching your cruise vlogs, Hannah, and you've been having some lovely drinks on those ones. All the cocktails. What was the one? What was the one yesterday?
It was the one where I think Lou was having venison.
Right. I know you had a few at the beach. Anyway, they're all nice, and we'll have to do a cruise.
Laura would like you to repeat it again.
I'm not doing the dinosaur again. The best dinosaurs Cheryl from that UK Disney couple will.
That's the big thing, Laura. It's about looking down, isn't it? But I very rare open my eyes on these things anyway.
And we have hopefully a sort of sunset Kilimanjaro Safari as well. It's booked for 5 p.m. I'm not sure if it's going to be quite the right time, but hopefully it is.
Stacey, I don't know. I've taken anti-sickness before, but with the pots it set the tachycardia off. So I'm not sure. You'll know yourself because you've got it. I mean, to be honest, anything I go on which shakes us about, turns us in weird angles, makes it dizzy and sickly anyway. But I don't know. What do you take when you go on the rides?
You also go a little. Is that like a little bit
Yeah.
dizzy, woozy, or sick feeling on after Everest? You don't like the backwards drop, Nikki?
Hi, Walter Grams.
Hi, Walter Grams. That's the best bit, isn't it? They're going backwards in the dark.
Magical trips with Nick and Tay. They feel that little bit after it as well.
So that is all of the rides in Animal Kingdom. I think there might be a couple of smaller ones in Dino Land that we haven't seen. And there's lots of shows. We want to see the Lion King show, the Nemo show, and the Dino Bash, hopefully, if that's still on. Plus all of the Christmas things as well, and Rivers of Light. As we discussed on Monday, we may or may not see that depending on if we have time and how we're feeling. We're not that bothered. So that's all right. The rough bit in Everest is when you going up backwards. Yeah, I suppose. I don't really think there's a bad bit, but yeah, that's probably if you.
Laura says, do we need to fast pass the shows?
We've got Lion King fast passed and Nemo, I think.
Nathan says we've got to catch the drum show in Pandora. We missed that last year, didn't we?
Let me just have a look. We have.
Yeah, there's
So when we're not with you, Laura, we have Nemo and Lion King fast passed. But you don't need to fast pass them. You can just join the queue. To be fair, they're probably wasted fast passes as well because I suspect there'll be a special seating area for Caroline anyway, rather than the fast pass area. So they're probably wasted fast passes.
Sorry, Stacey's just saying. Yeah, Stacey, I think that buccal is what might have given me when I was in hospital 2 weeks ago when I was really bad.
3 weeks, Nicotine.
And my but I can understand that. Yeah, mine's down to gastroparesis and all sorts of other things as well. I didn't realise Corey had it too, Stacey, to be honest. Magical trips with Nick and Tay, 3 weeks.
That's exactly what I do, Laura. If there's nothing that I want, I'll fast pass whatever there is, and then at least there's something there for us to do because we tend. There's not many rides that we'll queue standby for. So I mentioned Caroline Stars Pass earlier on. We used it once last trip. I think we'll use it more this trip. But there's very few rides in Disney that we ride without a fast pass. We tend to just plan it really well so that we do it. We never spend a whole day where we just go ride. We'll do a few rides and then have a chill out, watch a show, go back to the hotel, round the pool, eat some food, have a nap, eat some more food, have a drink, have a nap, and then eat some more food.
Take care, Damien in India, and Hector. Give Hector a cuddle and a kiss.
Yes, give Hector a big kiss. Harley says bye. Woof, woof, woof. No, Harley's gone to sleep. He's had enough. We will see you next week, Hannah.
We'll see you next week.
So that is all of the rides.
Yeah, now Laura wants you to go back and explain that Laura's now going to Disney and you've got to explain
Laura's going to Disney. Laura and Gareth, they are staying in a villa. They are going for 2 weeks from the 29th of November. They're spending most of their time with us, 10 days.
Pretty much, yeah.
10 days. Well, that's the plan. They'll probably get sick of us and then leave us alone, which is absolutely fine as well. We'll never get sick of you, but you'll probably get sick of us. And we've got all those fast passes that are joined up together. We are staying with them for 2 days. I don't know what Gareth and Laura are doing after we leave, but there are several meals that we are having together as well. Yeah, 3 weeks.
You need to get your planner out and go through them. Laura,
you want me to go through all the food?
Laura wants to talk about all the food in the restaurants, and then obviously you've got to explain, Jane.
Because we didn't do it yesterday.
Yeah. That's right.
So I'm not going to talk about them all, but we have.
Are you going to just do the ones? Are we going to do the ones when
I'm
we?
just going to do the ones we've got reserved in Disney. We do want to try a couple of off-site restaurants. So I want to try Cracker Barrel for breakfast. We may not, but we want to try Cracker Barrel because we've seen so many videos of how good that food looks.
Stacey, is it Pocata Pride or something like that?
Are you talking drugs?
No, it's not me. It's Stacey and Laura.
Okay. So yeah, Cracker Barrel. We also want to try. We're going to go to Perkins. We've been to Perkins before. We really like Perkins, so we quite fancy going back there. And we are going to go to Bahama Breeze to have a meal there because we are planning on booking Bahama Breeze for our trip after this one as our wedding reception. We want to eat there first. We've never eaten there before. I mean, it's got good reviews on the food and the drink, but we want to try it for ourselves, especially Caroline. She's a bit more fussy with food.
I'm extremely fussy. Get it right.
That's what I said. A bit more fussy. Yeah. Anywhere else off-site that we'll eat somewhere in City Walk at Universal, maybe Cowfish, Cheesecake Factory.
Were you on about Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, that's just a quick chicken sandwich. No, we Outback, not somewhere that really appeals. Same as like Longhorns. Miller's Ale House does though. Where else would appeal? Olive Garden. Have I mentioned Olive Garden?
Well, you've been to Olive Garden.
Damien and India have gone, but all the breadsticks there and the salad.
Toothsome, but
no, we don't want to go to Toothsome, Laura.
Yeah, we're not going to Toothsome because of it closing.
I'll only go to Toothsome if I want to lose some weight. But the dining reservations we have booked. So we are going to Yak and Yeti with Jane and Tom.
Yeah.
We've never been to Yak and Yeti. We've never done the quick service, but we think we quite like the look of the menu there, so that should be all right. You can go to Toothsome if you want, Laura. Blue Zoo. So on Thanksgiving, we are going to Todd English's Blue Zoo in the Dolphin Hotel, which is at the boardwalk, and it's a seafood restaurant. They do a dish called the dancing fish, which basically is like a fish on a pole. When they put it over the heat, it dances in front of you, and then you eat it. I don't know if you've got to catch it with your mouth while you're dancing or something, but yes, Bahama Breeze, Chris. So it's Caribbean food. You can get goat curry, tacos.
Chris has been.
Has he?
I'm sure Chris Doherty's been to Bahama Breeze. Doc, you've been, haven't you, Chris?
Yes. So Nathan, that's peaches and cream. But you have to have a reservation to get them. You can't get them at the takeaway window. And we could not get a reservation for peaches and cream because we wanted to do the kitchen sink or the No Way Jose as well, but we just couldn't get a reservation. But yeah, you need it in there. Did you like it, Chris? Was it good? I trust your judgment because you like the same type of food mostly.
Dancing fish sounds interesting. Zach said, but eventually Zach said, I don't know whether it's Ben, Back, and Shelley. Magical trips with Nick and Taser. There's a place around Disney Springs like 5 minutes away called Tom and Chi. Got to get the donut grilled cheese. Might seem weird, but so good.
Donut grilled cheese. Do some weird things over there. Yes, exactly, Chris. Right, Chris recommends it. So
well, Chris has already spoken to me privately about it.
That sounds good. So. Yes, Chick-fil-A. I know it's KFC, but
I'm not going to Chick-fil-A. I won't be eating from.
Well, you will be. You'll be in the car.
But I'll be in the car, but I won't be eating from there.
I'll get you a bun. Donut grilled cheese. I know. Drippy mouth.
Chris likes the idea of cocktails and desserts. See, Laura, you and Chris will get on really well when you meet.
Yeah. Because we like last morning.
Here.
Oh.
What else?
Gareth that can't be here. He's driving, Dad. Sorry, King Dave's just asking questions in the corner.
That's why I want to go, Nikki, because I've heard that it's much better than KFC. What else have we got booked in restaurant? No. Sanar.
Nikki's saying the best burger she's ever had was at Beaches and Cream.
Really? You need to come to Newcastle. We'll give you a good burger.
That sounds wrong.
The PB&J burger at Fat Hippo is the best burger I've ever eaten, and I've eaten a lot of burgers.
Laura says you've got to keep piping up from the cycling game.
Right, Laura.
Sinar is another meal that we have booked with Jane and Tom. We went there last year. African Indian food, so pretty standard, and we like the bread service. That pizza's coming back on me now.
Chris agrees he likes the Fat Hippo burgers.
Yes. And if Jason was in here and Paul was in here, they'd say the same as well. I take everybody when they come. I'll try to anyway. We have the Ale and Compass. So we've got Ale and Compass booked twice. 3 times, actually, sorry. I corrected myself. Twice for breakfast. Because you can do... There's 2 ways of doing it. You can either order a main course, like a standard breakfast, or you can do the buffet and the main course. It's quite good value. The food looks pretty good. So we're doing that twice. Once to go with the candlelight processional. Five Guys is awful in this country, and I'm glad the Despicable 3 have gone, because Jim would disagree with me on that one.
Laura is saying you didn't take us to Fat Hippo. No, because she got to go somewhere nicer, didn't she?
Where did we take?
We took her to the doggy thingy.
Yeah, but you've got to go to a cafe where you pet and cuddle dogs. Is that not better for you? But we'll take you to Fat Hippo next time.
Disney on Wheels would like to know exactly where the Ale and Compass is.
Ale and Compass is in the yacht club. We're also going there for lunch as well. We quite like the lunch menu, so we're going to give that a try. Hi, Herman.
Hi, Herman.
We have the Flying Fish booked as well. So Flying Fish is one of our favourite Disney restaurants. It's probably your favourite.
Well, the reason I like the Flying Fish is because they've been the most accommodating for my gastroparesis and my stomach issues, and the fact that I can't eat a great deal, plus I'm pescatarian. So literally the server, and I forget her name right now. Stephanie was absolutely...
That's how good the server was. We remember her name. She was the only server.
She was absolutely amazing.
No,
I said...
We remember 2 people.
She was absolutely amazing. I said, I like that fish on there and what you're doing, but I don't like the stuff that goes with it. And I don't want the fish on that one, but I like the stuff that goes with that fish. So what they did was just swap the stuff that went with one fish to the fish that I wanted, and did a smaller portion, no questions asked, and cooked the fish to the way I liked it as well.
Indeed. Just one of 2 servers' names we remember.
Yeah, and I hope...
And Emma, who was at Bubba Gump at City Walk,
and Emma
who's now at the Rose and Crown.
And still works at Bubba Gump.
Right, okay.
But she's at the Rose and Crown as well. She's on Instagram as Emma Ever After.
Good service. We've got the Edison booked for lunch, and the only reason I want to go to the Edison is for the clothes hanger of bacon. But it was you who wanted to book the Edison, really.
Yeah, but the Edison for me was more because I wanted to see what it looked like.
This donut grilled cheese is really appealing.
Yes, Stacey, it was really nice. It was the best experience I've had at Flying Fish, and I've never had a bad one.
Stacey, how did we manage to get Laura out of the dog cafe with food?
We nearly stole it.
Yeah,
dog as well.
We could have took one of the dogs hidden in Caroline's lap, but yeah, we left some breadcrumbs for Laura to follow. What other meals do we have booked? We Festival of the Holidays. Myself and Laura have started to study the menus for the Festival of the Holidays, and we want to eat, I don't know, 50% of it, especially some of the drinks like the hot chocolate. Also, not Festival of the Holidays, but that new candy floss. What would they call it in America?
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. The new flavors like eggnog and things like that. That looks awesome.
Just 50%, she says. No, I think you and Laura will be
57%.
You will be 90-something% of it, and Laura's been studying till 1 a.m. in the morning, Sean.
For this trip, no, we don't have the dining plan. We got an absolutely smashing deal on the. We're staying at the Boardwalk. We got a really, really good deal on the price. We were originally booked. Hello. We were originally booked in Animal Kingdom Lodge, but due to the construction there, we moved because the pool's closed at Jumbo House. The whole pool area, so we moved to the Boardwalk, and and there's no dining plan, we got like quite a good discount off the cost initially, and we've worked out by looking at all the menus pretty much what we're going to eat. Although I can't remember all of the menu items, we'll figure it out again on the day. But looked at what we'd choose, and it will not spend the value of the dining plan. The dining plan would force us to have desserts when we don't want them. Maybe the odd dessert, none for Caroline, and it would force Caroline to have bigger meals. There are some of these restaurants where she'll only have appetizers.
I can't eat a great deal. It's not worth it for me, and I feel awful wasting the food.
But we added it all up, and the cost of adding the dining plan on, which was £1,400 to add it on for 2 weeks. We're only at the boardwalk for 2 weeks. Was about £400 more than
But what's
roughly
that in
what I
dollars
think
for
we'll
the
spend.
Americans who are watching?
Times that by 1.3, so the dining plan would have been what, $1,700-$1,800. And we're upgrading to annual passes. We're going to buy the Tables and Wonderland card, so that gives 20% off food and drink as
And we
well.
already have the pantries as well.
So just an annual pass gives you 10% off food pre-tax in a lot of places, but not everywhere. Tables and Wonderland, the list of restaurants is far larger, and it's off food and drink, including alcohol. So overall, it wasn't worth adding the dining plan on. That being said, next trip, when we announce it fully, we do have the dining plan on that one, but it was free.
Nick's picks, i.e. Nikki, says, screw that.
What, the cost of the dining plan?
I think so. Yeah. And Laura says she can't wait. More food than anything.
Do you know how much Tables in Wonderland is? Yes, $150 for the first person and $50 for the second person. You only need the second person, in our case, because we're always going to be together, but you only need the second person if you're going to be separate from each other or large groups. So Tables in Wonderland gives you the discount for up to 10 people, and if you add on the second card, it's up to 20 people, as long as you're together. Yeah, Nikki, Caroline is going to do that as well, because she just has a very small tummy, so doesn't eat a lot. And I should really take that advice as well.
It does, Nikki, exactly. I says to Sean, this time, don't have a go, but if I only have a starter, I only have a starter. Or I only have a kids' meal, which is what I did at Bubba Gumps last year.
Laura, you don't need it because you'll be with us pretty much all the time, so you'll get our discount, so you don't need to buy it.
You did convince her to get the Landry's card, though, didn't you?
No, well, they've changed the rules on the Landry's card, so it's not quite as worthwhile anymore.
All right.
The only rule is that the person with the Tables in Wonderland card has to be the one who pays the bill, but you just give us the money and we'll give you the discount. It's fine. Then we've got a big meal at California Grill. Yes, exactly. 20% more money for ears, Laura. California Grill, that's the big anniversary meal. Shh. For Sean and Caroline and friends. Why are you saying shh? Laura wants me to do the announcement for them.
I don't think you meant to announce that, though.
Well, I wasn't told not to. California Grill.
She's going to box your lugs, your ears. Ears.
Laura asked for the restaurant rundown. I wasn't going to do it. California Grill, that's the big meal. I've never tried it, but I heard if you don't want a side at quick service, they will try. No, so quick service meal, you get your meal and you don't get sides or anything anymore. What you get is 2 snacks. So they separated that from the quick service meal so that you could do it whenever you want instead of having a main and a dessert, which is what it was.
They stop giving all the secrets away.
She asked me to. Quite fancy trying Chicken Guy, but that's probably one that we won't get time to go to. What else have we got? Oh, look, I've got Nikki on the plan here.
Nick's picks, you're on the plan. You're on the spreadsheet.
Mickey's Christmas party. We'll talk more about tomorrow, but there's lots of food there that we want to try. The Bon Voyage breakfast. So we're quite looking forward to this, so that we can send Laura lots of pictures so she knows what to expect when they go. But the bon voyage to meet Ariel and Eric and Rapunzel and
Is
Flynn
that
Rider.
Kitty or Anne? I'm not sure who it is because they haven't said. Lots of love. I'm telling you, you should just direct people to these vlogs for your trip stuffs.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
Ask her. Literally.
what does that mean?
Laura says we're not enough. We've not got enough time to fit in all the foods.
You went last year. Where did you go last year, Laura? Tell me where. Tell me when. So Bon Voyage, Homecoming also on that same day, which is mainly for me, just for the chicken. Just amazing chicken. Right, okay, you did Bon Voyage, but before the characters were there.
Oh, I've got it now. It's to do with Laura should direct everyone here, so she doesn't have a trip announcement, because she doesn't really want to do a trip announcement.
And we'll have the dessert, happily ever after dessert party as well. So we know from experience from last year that trying to see happily ever after on non-party nights.
I got you, Kitty.
On non-party nights, it's really, really crowded and really busy, and we really struggled unless you spend 3 hours there beforehand, and even then, there's no guarantee because people have no boundaries and respect these days. So we've got happily ever after dessert party, the Plaza Gardens one, which should give us a lot more space and make it easier for Caroline especially to see, because it's quite low down in the wheelchair and you've got to see those projections.
And it doesn't help that Caroline's short either.
Yeah.
Plaza Gardens or the Tomorrowland Terrace View into Plaza Gardens.
Plaza Gardens. And I know we've got a stand, but that's fine. Caroline won't be eating any of the desserts.
No, my dessert's going to Gareth, Laura, and Sean.
Me, Gareth and Laura will have to, if Gareth and Laura are coming, we'll have to eat them all. Then we've got, what else have we got food-wise? Terralina is the last one, but we might cancel Terralina. It's a cheap enough meal, but we might swap it and go to Olive Garden instead. But Terralina is the new Italian at Disney Springs. And that is all of the restaurants, or all of the main bits of food. There's a few quick services as well. So obviously Casey's, Satuli Canteen, Blaze Pizza, Polite Pig. We want to go to those places.
Any quick services you want to try, Nathan's saying?
Just those ones I just mentioned. And because we're going to be on the boardwalk, and Laura, I bet you didn't know this, but on the boardwalk, there's a takeaway pizza counter, which I only just found out from the Disney Vacation Families video on it. But there's like a little pizza one. There's another stand that does like corn dogs and hot dogs.
Flame Tree Barbecue.
Flame Tree Barbecue is probably not going to happen this trip, but will on the next one. But probably not this one. And we like to spend lots of time in lounges as well. So Nomad Lounge will likely spend an hour or two in there, having a few beverages.
Yes, we're supposed to go to do a monorail crawl.
Tambu.
A monorail crawl with Paige and Mr. Morrow, and who else?
Yes, if Paige and Mr. Morrow are still in, if they're still up for doing that bar crawl around the monorail and going to Geyser Point and
Geyser.
No, Geyser.
I know it's just
all those places where we're still up for that. Tell me more about the pizza. I'm listening. I'm fluent in pizza. I had the chicken Kiev pizza for my tea.
No, she wants to know about the pizza from
the pizza from the boardwalk.
Boardwalk.
It's just a takeaway pizza place at the boardwalk. Watch the Disney Vacation Families vlog.
Do big
Garrett's
slices.
probably already watch it, but they do like big slices. It's all takeaway and it's open till like midnight, I think, or 1 a.m, something like that, at the boardwalk. So when you're with us around our hotel or we're in Epcot, you can grab food from there.
Kitty's saying nice crust and cheesy.
Is that you've had it from there before? What's wrong with the chicken Kiev pizza, Laura? Chicken, garlic, onions, lovely. What didn't Nick and Flame Tree is a must do every trip for us.
And so for Nick's fix as well for Nikki.
We've never done Flame Tree. We will do Flame Tree, like I say, on the next trip.
No.
You're sick. Ugh. But we like Polite Pig. And no.
She should be right back.
Nikki.
What?
Get out.
What you say?
Pineapple. No, not on a pizza. You lost weight fast there, Stacey. Yes, exactly, Nathan. No pineapple on a pizza. It's just wrong.
Oh, I can't do pineapple on pizza.
Wrong. Oh.
If it's got to be a pizza, it's got to be spicy. Plenty jalapenos.
Yes, indeed.
Plenty chilies.
So we have been talking for a while now, and nearly an hour. However long it is. 55 minutes, because we were a little bit late starting due to Caroline's little mishap. And spicy pizza.
Yeah, you've got to have spicy pizza. Spicy pizza is the best.
Exactly, Nathan. Unless it's in a cake. Unless it's in a warm cake. Fruit should not be hot unless it's in a warm cake. Yes. Yes, Ben. Hey. Your front door just blew open, but I'm back to talk about pizza. It's Garrett's favourite. I can go off people, you know. We're definitely not twinning on that one. Is this but he only has barbecue base as well. Barbecue sauce and pineapple. Dear me. Anyway, as I was saying, we've been talking for a while, so we are going to end this live stream now. It's been lovely chatting to you all about food and about rides. We will be back tomorrow for a shorter live stream where we're going to talk about the Christmas event. So we're going to be talking about Mickey's Very Merry, the Wizarding World at Christmas, Grinchmas, the Macy's Parade, SeaWorld Christmas.
Just Stacey says you can't go, she's just come back.
Celebration, Gina Bend.
Give Stacey a little
all
10
those
past, she had to disappear.
No, we're going to go.
I'm trying,
But
Stacey.
you can come back tomorrow.
I'm not too great, to be honest, Stacey, but I'm helping.
Oh, my ears are falling down.
You got to do Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam again, he says.
Jingle bell, jingle bam. You've got to say it properly, Caroline.
Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam.
There we go. There we go. So that is the end of this live stream. So thank you everyone for coming. It has been a pleasure, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Forgotten to keep making memories. You.
Keep making memories.